My dear friends and fellow citizens, on the eve of Independence Day 2025, the Honorable Prime Minister addressed the nation from ramparts of Red Fort. A disturbing feature in the address of the Prime Minister is applauding the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh as the biggest NGO. The hypocrisy of doublespeak. Independence Day is not just a date on the calendar, my friends. It is the soul of India. The remembrance of countless sacrifices, the celebration of our Constitution, and the salute to the tricolor that embodies our unity in diversity. It is a day that belongs to the nation, not to any one party, ideology, or organization. At this year, when the Honorable Prime Minister of India used his Red Fort address to hail Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, the RSS, it raised disturbing questions. Was it appropriate to glorify an outfit that opposed the freedom struggle, rejected the national flag, and denounced the Constitution of India drafted by Father of Indian Constitution, Baba Saheb Ambedkar? Was it not an insult to our freedom fighters and to the very essence of Independence Day? Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh and its colonial legacy. The truth is well documented. The RSS did not participate in the freedom struggle at any point of time. Its leaders openly stayed away from the Quit India movement, civil disobedience movement, and every mass agitation against the British. While the revolutionaries were embracing gallows, and the parties, Congress, Communist, other political parties, common people, notably Dalits and minorities, filling jails, the RSS preached discipline, silence, and loyalty to the British monarch. And in this, even the more glaring is the legacy of Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, an ideological icon of Sangh Parivar. Arrested in 1910 and lodged in the Andaman cellular jail, Savarkar repeatedly wrote mercy petitions to the British. In his 1913 petition, he promised to be a staunchest advocate of constitutional progress and loyalty to the British government. More such appeals followed in 1917, 1920, and 1924. Unlike Bhagat Singh or Ashfaqullah Khan, who embraced martyrdom, Savarkar chose to bow before colonial masters. How can the admirers of such legacy be hailed as a nationalist torchbearers on Independence Day? Then RSS opposition to the tricolor and the Constitution. History is unambiguous and it is very clear on this point as well. Against tricolor, on 17 July 1947, just weeks before independence, the RSS mouthpiece organizer editorially attacked the national flag. The people who have become to power by mere accident cannot give a flag acceptable to the nation. The Bhagwa Dwaj, the saffron flag, alone deserves to be the flag of the Hindu nation. For decades after 1947, the RSS refused to hoist the tricolor flag at its Nagpur headquarters. Only after public outrage in the early 2000 years did they reluctantly, in 2006, did they reluctantly begin the practice of unfurling the national flag at Nagpur headquarters. Then against the Constitution. When the Constituent Assembly adopted the Constitution in November 1949, on 26 November 1949, the RSS again struck a discordant note. The organizer wrote on 30th November 1949, in our Constitution, there is no mention of unique constitutional development in ancient Bharat. To our constitutional pundits, that means nothing. They have discarded Manusmriti, which was accepted as a guiding law for centuries. In other words, RSS rejected Baba Saheb Ambedkar's constitution and instead glorified Manusmriti, a text that enshrines caste, patriarchy, and inequality. Manusmriti versus Constitution. The Constitution could not be sharper. Now, the difference between Manusmriti and the Constitution, I would like to highlight certain points. Equality versus caste. The Constitution abolishes untouchability by Article 17 and guarantees equality under Article 14 of the Constitution. But Manusmriti divides society by Varna, by caste system, and prescribes inhuman punishment for Shudras, that is OBCs and Dalits who are called untouchables, outcast people. Then women rights versus patriarchy. The Constitution of India grants women of this country equal rights in all aspects of life, including the property rights. And we must remember that Baba Sahib Ambedkar, when he drafted the Hindu Code Bill, all these Sanatan people have opposed the bill and protesting because it granted equal rights in the property to all the women. So, protesting their refusal to adopt this Hindu Code Bill, Baba Sahib Ambedkar resigned as a Minister of Law of independent India. So, what Manusmriti says, Manusmriti declares that Nastri Swatantram Artati. So, no woman should have any independence. A woman should never be independent. Then, religious freedom and exclusivity. The Constitution of India ensures freedom of faith, religion, and you can profess any religion, you can practice any religion, and under Article 25. Then, Manusmriti excludes Dalits and Shudras from spiritual learning and denounces other religions. Then democracy versus hereditary order. The Constitution begins with we the people of India. We the people of India. That is, the people of India are the ultimate sovereigns in this democratic country. But Manusmriti enforces a birth-based hierarchy, a caste-based system, and reserving privilege only for Brahmins. Then justice versus discrimination. The Constitution ensures equal justice for all. Manusmriti prescribes different punishments for the same crime based on the caste. Thus, praising the RSS is not just a political opportunism. It is a rejection of very values that our freedom fighters died for and our Constitution enshrines. Then it is nothing but hypocrisy and political opportunism. Why then did the Prime Minister glorify RSS on such a solemn occasion? Perhaps because he knows that the RSS leadership controls the political fortunes of his party, that is BJP. Perhaps because he fears that 75 years of retirement rule, which Sangh imposes on its leaders, and wants to secure his own position. But in seeking to appease RSS, the Prime Minister ended up insulting the martyrs of freedom, the tricolor, the Constitution, and the nation itself. Independence Day is not the occasion for ideological flattery. It is the day to honor those who gave us freedom and the values that sustain our republic. Then, as a concluding remark, my friends, Independence Day must remain a celebration of the nation, not a platform for rewriting history or indulging in political mastery. To hail an outfit that rejected the freedom struggle, opposed tricolor, denounced the Constitution, and glorified Manusmriti is to betray the very spirit of August 15th. As citizens, we must remain vigilant. The sacrifices of our freedom fighters, the vision of our Constitution, and the unity symbolized by our national flag cannot be undermined by hypocrisy or doublespeak. The tricolor and the Constitution are the true guardians of our freedom, not the RSS, not the Manusmriti, and not those who bend history for opportunism. Jai Bharat, Jai Constitution. Thank you.